come around to say hello. One-on-one, I'm so fly. You took a nosedive. Careful when you play on my level. For you, it's so. Hey, hello.
Motorola Razr 50 Ultra. Flip the script.
Hello, Moto.
The rules came in 1995 and Mr. Abbas, you know, there have been many Congress governments since then. The point is, enforcing rules is a sin in this country, then so be it. In a Congress rule state, enforcing rules of an institution seems to be a sin for Ramakrishna ji. But let me get in Subuhi Khan. Subuhi Khan, even you follow Islam. I want to ask you, in pre-university, when girls were not allowed to come in hijab by this principal, has it disqualified the girls and the principal from anything else in this country? And are the girls and their fundamental rights being taken away because a uniform code is being imposed on them?
Navika, first of all, I want to ask this question. If these people are so interested in the fundamental rights of the girls, what about the rights of those Muslim girls who do not want to wear hijab? Then they are just mum on this subject. Then they label those women bad women, kafir women, or characterless women. So it is not about fundamental rights of women like they are trying to portray. Secondly, wearing hijab is not even part of our religion. As you rightly mentioned, that nowhere it is mentioned in Holy Quran that a Muslim woman should wear a hijab. It is not an essential part of my religion, and I am saying it with complete responsibility on national television. Another important thing I want to mention here is, coming back to the topic, I was amazed to read an article that B.G. Ramakrishna, principal of Government Pre-University College, he misbehaved with some Muslim girls, allegedly misbehaved. And what was the misbehavior? Let us discuss that also. Karnataka Education Act clearly directs all the colleges of the state to fix a uniform for all students irrespective of their religion, and disallowing hijab or any religious attire to attain public order and fraternity. This is for all students, and a principal of a college of that state is just abiding by an act passed by the state, and he's just following the rules which were framed in 1995, and such a narrative is being created that he was misbehaving with Muslim women and girls. This is nothing but just power show. It has nothing to do with girls. It has nothing to do with religion. ये एक तरह का शक्ति प्रदर्शन है. And let me mention Kamru Zaman's ji hypocrisy here. There is a split verdict of Supreme Court on this subject, as you mentioned, but he is only showing his submission toward that part of the judgment order which is suiting his narrative. I want to ask him, where was this submission towards the Supreme Court when Supreme Court ordered maintenance to Shahbano, a 63-year-old Muslim woman who was successful in getting a very tiny, petty amount of maintenance from the Supreme Court? Then these people, they did not pay any heed to the Supreme Court's judgment. They did not show any submission. They bowed down. They brought the entire government on knees just in front of radical forces and Islamists. For what? For appeasement. For what? To maintain a political vote bank. तो इस तरह की राजनीति
शाहबानो वाले अगर कहें कि वो सुप्रीम कोर्ट के जजमेंट को सर आंखों पर रखते हैं, तो सुबुही खान आपसे सवाल पूछ रही है.
Yeah, she has got every right to question, particularly the entire society also. But then you get into selective collection and criticizing me when I quoted a particular Supreme Court, Honorable Supreme Court judge. But what happened on August 9, 2024 in the same case of hijab with regards to a Maharashtra college issuing hijab ban? What did the judges say? Will you say that somebody wearing tilak will not be allowed? The point here that I am trying to drive out here, Navika ji, is a person who was responsible for destroying the career of hundreds and thousands of Muslim girls in Karnataka should never be awarded a state award, particularly in this case, where he imposed the hijab ban and he started the entire controversy in Karnataka.
You destroyed the life of Shahbano and several women after that, and today you are becoming the champion of women's causes? You were unfair to Shah Bano and women since then
This
till
is
now.
not the judgment.
And you're talking about being fair to women, Subui Khan, Kamruzaman Chaudhary, and his hypocrisy on display here?